Hi, how you doing? Justin here, and welcome to what may well be your very first interval ear training test. The idea here is I'm going to test your ability to hear the perfect fourth, perfect fifth, and octave intervals. So I'm going to be playing a random interval around the neck, and you're going to guess what the interval is. I'm going to play each interval 3 times, okay? The very first time I recommend that you write down what your kind of gut instinct is. The second time you want to see if it matches up with your song reference for that interval, and if not, try and figure out your song reference for that interval. And the third time I play it is kind of like your check to make sure that you got it right, okay? It's really important that you go through that little process. Really try and develop that gut instinct for what the interval is. I think that's a pretty important step in the process, but equally as important is to get used to your song references and be able to tell what songs are what. I think that's a fairly big deal as well. So like I said, I'm going to be playing random intervals all around the neck, and I want you to try and hear what one it is that I'm playing and write it down. If you want the answers are going to be over on my website. So let's get going. Question 1. Question 2. Question 3. Question 4. Question 5. Question 6. Question 7. Question 8. Question 9. Question 10. Question 11. Question 12. Question 13. Question 14. Question 15. Question 16. Question 17. Question 18. Question 19. And question 20. So, how did you do? Did you find it really terrifying, really difficult, pretty easy? How did you do? Oh, you don't know yet. Okay, so the answers are going to be over on the website, so check the link in the description. Well, I really hope you did well on your test. You're full of confidence. You did loads better than you were expecting, and, you know, you're really buzzing. But if you didn't quite go as well as you'd hoped, you need to figure out what it was that was going wrong. So for most people, it's either like they're having trouble connecting with the singing of the intervals, in which case it's just more practice. But particularly when people are mixing up intervals, like they're confusing the fourths and fifths, something that you might want to re-examine is your choice of song reference, okay? So I've given you suggested song references, but there are usually loads of other options available over on the website. If you check it out, there's little lists of the different intervals and what the different songs are that you could choose. So it might be worth finding another song that you feel like you connect with a little bit more. And, you know, hopefully that'll sort it out. Otherwise, it's just going to be a case of practice and, you know, using some more testing tools to test yourself a little bit more and get used to it, and playing it as well. You know, some people also find that trying to visualize it can really help. You know, I find that now. I didn't find it when I was first learning this stuff, but now when I'm hearing an interval, I can kind of see where my fingers would go on the fretboard to make that sound, you know, and I feel like that's something we're going to talk a bit later on in the course, because in my experience, most beginner guitar players find that kind of difficult, but it's something that you might find it happens for you naturally, that when you hear an interval, you can kind of imagine where you might put your fingers to make that sound, in which case that can be a really strong development tool for your ear training as well. So like I said, make sure you get 75% or above at this level before you move on to doing any more stuff, because as we get more and more intervals, it gets harder and harder. So, you know, build yourself a real solid foundation here. I really hope you're enjoying the course so far. If you've got any specific problems, do let me know. I'll try and check out all of the comments and emails that I get to improve my courses as best as I can. I'll see you for plenty more lessons and ear training and loads of other stuff very soon. You take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.